And he said, well, I was told that Epstein belonged to intelligence and to leave it alone. The really interesting aspect of it is encapsulated in just one incident, which happened in, I guess this came out after Epstein was arrested during the first Trump administration, that Alexander Acosta, who was Trump's labor secretary at the time, he had been the U.S. attorney in the Southern District of Florida in charge of prosecuting Epstein's first sex crimes case back in the mid-2000s. But he was asked in his vetting process, Alexander Acosta, hey, if this comes up, this is a potential scandal. You gave this pedophile with all these victims against, they had like 40 witnesses in that 2007, 2008 case. I mean, on the record, corroborating each other's stories independently. I mean, this was just the most open and shut case you can imagine. But he was asked, how could you, what's your excuse for giving this guy the deal that you gave him? Because it's kind of crazy. And he said, well, I was told that Epstein belonged to intelligence and to leave it alone. Now, this is from to be fair, this is from an unnamed source in the administration who was involved in that vetting process, as told to the journalist Vicky Ward. Well, I mean, how many people can tell the U.S. attorney for the Southern District of Florida to drop a case against a pedophile with 40 on-the-record witnesses corroborating each other's stories? Not very many people who can tell him to do that. I mean, who's he going to take that order from? And who is it going to have enough juice from that he's going to say, yes, boss, and actually go do that, Anyway, I'll put that aside, because the interesting thing there is you have the most famous and prolific mass pedophile in the history of the United States, certainly the most famous one, who the labor secretary I don't know if they put people under oath when they do these vettings, probably not, but he told somebody in a setting where it mattered and where he wasn't being watched, this wasn't for publicity or anything like that, it was behind closed doors. He said that Epstein belonged to intelligence, which, could mean a lot of things. A lot of people want to hear that he worked for the CIA or the Mossad or something like that.